Go to Sullivan, Wisconsin. We have our own Mike Seidel. He's standing by at the National Weather Service office in Sullivan. Mike, good morning to you. It looks like the snow is right on your doorstep now. So once it gets going, how much snow can the folks in southern Wisconsin expect today?
Oh, Rick, it looks like we're going to see a 3 to 6 inch accumulation. As you get closer to the lake, smaller amounts because the lake water is still running in the upper 30s, and that will cut down on the accumulations. The snow will tend to be wetter and compact. We're here at the National Weather Service here in Sullivan, midway between Madison and Milwaukee. They serve this whole area of southeastern Wisconsin. Of course, the Weather Channel and the Weather Service work very closely together to get those forecasts out to you, and certainly the tornado warnings and those severe weather watches and warnings. And with me this morning here at the Weather Service is Paul Collar. We want to look at the radar with Paul. We're going to look at 2 radars, and Paul, you can tell us what's going on as far as the movement of the snow back into Wisconsin this morning.
Well, Mike, we've been watching it all morning since we came in at midnight. It's been very slow to move in. We've got a lot of dry air over the state right now. But as you can see, it is slowly working up to the northwest. And it will be snowing here very shortly in Milwaukee. And eventually this narrow band will be working into Waukesha. Those of you down in Racine and Kenosha probably seeing some light snow as well. So for now, we're seeing these bands continue to develop and move to the northwest, and we'll continue to see that. This is a radar feed here out of the Davenport Weather Service radar, and we can see this band here very clearly. And this whole area here will be kind of pivoting back and then working on up towards the northeast.
Okay, Steve, thanks for the interpolation there of the radars. And again, we will be following the situation here from Sullivan, Wisconsin, and the Milwaukee area. Snow moving in the next couple of hours, continuing through this evening, 3 to 6 inches, unless you're near the lakefront. And watch those roadways, especially for the afternoon rush. Rick?
The Weather Channel's Mike Seidel is keeping a watch on the Midwest from the National Weather Service in Sullivan, Wisconsin. And he joins us now with the latest. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Vivian. We're here at the Weather Service just outside Milwaukee, between Milwaukee and Madison. And we're watching the impending snow. It's already snowing fairly hard in downtown Milwaukee along the lakefront. And we're out here in the suburbs where the snow has just begun. And joining me, Paul Collar, forecaster with the Weather Service. Let's take a look at the radar and let's diagnose what's going on here now in southeastern Wisconsin this morning.
Well, Mike, what we're noticing right now is we have a band developing. It went through Milwaukee, had a half-mile visibility, this band here. And again, it continues to move through southern Wisconsin. And we see more snow developing down across northeast Illinois and southern lower Michigan, Lake Michigan. And again, everything is moving off to the northwest. 3 to 6 inches of snow is what we're thinking for this area.
And you can see it's also snowing in Chicago over towards Rockford, Peoria, getting an inch of snow in 1 hour.
Right. So that type of activity is what we can expect around southern Wisconsin. Again, Madison will be getting in on it shortly, but we look for 3 to 6 inches. Be careful out there if you're driving.
Not a big storm, but by this winter's standards, a fairly decent snowfall.
No question about it. There's been a lot of bare ground this winter.
Okay, thanks for the update, Paul. Paul Collar from the National Weather Service here in Sullivan, Wisconsin. And of course, we'll keep you updated. We've talked with the folks here at the Weather Service, our partners, and we know the snow is on the way. It's moving in towards the western suburbs of Milwaukee, and we'll keep you posted, the Weather Channel crew from this area, southeastern Wisconsin, right on through this afternoon and tonight. Again, the rush hour is going to be pretty slippery, and we'll have more updates throughout today from Wisconsin. Back to you.
Well, thank you very much, Mike and Paul, for the latest on the upper Midwest. Here is a look at our surface analysis over the Midwest, and you do see that very same stretch of snow that now
coming your way, and you should take cover, but some people don't. In fact, they want Mother Nature. Bring it on. These people are typically called storm chasers. Other people may call it crazy. Armed only with their video camera, no regard to their personal safety, they wait to tape the storm at its very worst.
And while you may think these people do indeed have a death wish, the National Weather Service says storm chasers can actually be a big help in the eye of the storm. As we head into tornadoes' busy season, Chief Meteorologist Vince Candela is tracking tornado chasers.
Yeah, let's go.
Not going. I told you if this happened, we wouldn't leave.
Okay.
We're not in danger yet.
You can hear the excitement in their voices.
Oh my God.
And the concern.
Oh my God.
Okay, we're going to back up about 100 yards.
This family of tornado chasers found themselves face to face with nature's fury. A tornado on the ground in Fond du Lac County. It would soon strike the town of Oakfield, injuring 12 people.
I've been waiting for this moment for 3 years.
You got it, Dad. This is your lucky day.
It was a lucky day for all of them. The tornado remained on a straight path and passed to their south.
Oh my God.
Other photographers have been lucky too. Darlington, Indiana, June 1990.
Barn, look at that. Look. Right there. You're kidding. God. Look at the debris.
Oh, I hope she's in her basement.
Near North Platte, Nebraska, 1989.
It's gonna take all them houses. Oh, I hope she's in her basement.
Some people keep the camera rolling even when confronted with a life or death situation.
Get away with the windows! Get away! Get away! Get away! Where's everybody? Where's everybody?
And as amazing as it looks and sounds, this photographer pointed the camcorder down the barrel of a gun, a massive twister ripping through McConnell Air Force Base in Kansas. This monster storm was just moments away from slamming into the Golden Spur Mobile Home Park in Andover, Kansas, where it would kill 13 people.
I mean, when we put out a tornado warning, we don't put at the end of the warning, be sure and take your lens cover off the camcorder. No, we're telling people to seek safe shelter.
Paul Collar is a National Weather Service meteorologist at the Sullivan, Wisconsin office. He and his colleagues monitor southern Wisconsin's weather using powerful computer systems and advanced technology like Doppler radar to scan for severe storms.
The Doppler is our eyes here looking out at the storms. And it's not exactly telling us what is happening. It's giving us an idea as to what is happening. But the true eyes of what is happening in nature comes from those out in the field, the spotters, the train spotters.
On a stormy Wisconsin evening,
We could take 60 all the way over.
Dan Paul charts out his next move.
I think we should
He
head.
and other volunteer storm spotters are part of the Milwaukee Area Skywarn Association.
See, we're up
Tonight,
here right now.
they want to position themselves carefully so they can observe incoming storms. They are the eyes that see what Doppler radar sometimes misses.
We're just out storm spotting, trying to get whatever we can. Hail reports, flooding reports, wind reports.
A severe thunderstorm watch till 9 o'clock.
So I carry a cell phone, and then I call it into our net control, and then he gives it to the National Weather Service.
Our radar will not catch every tornado. It's meant to catch the stronger tornadoes, the real killers. So we're always going to need that human element out in the field.
Weather professionals would prefer that these humans be trained spotters and that everyone else take their video cameras with them to a place of safety.
Get away! Where's everybody? Where's everybody?
That's a bad time to be asking, where is everybody at that point?
Absolutely.
I'm a little confused because they are helpful to the Weather Service, but we repeat time and time again, don't do this.
Right. Here's the difference. The trained spotters, what they will do is they can be the eyes for the National Weather Service. Trained spotters can set themselves up to observe what's going on underneath the clouds, report that back to the National Weather Service, and basically be a ground truth verification for what the Weather Service is seeing on their Doppler radar. So the trained spotter, the human eye, augments or helps to embellish what the Weather Service is seeing on Doppler radar, and that's great. They can say, yes, we are indeed experiencing 3/4 inch hail down here and so on. It's the people who just run out there with the video camera, and I'm just going to go out, I want to try to get my stuff on TV. That's where it gets dangerous. And look, in the television business, great video does make it on TV. So in a way, it's really a double-edged sword here.
Right, but always be safe first.
Oh,
That's
man,
your
absolutely.
primary concern.
And by the way, you will have something to say about that at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, coming up to 10, how prepared is your town for a tornado or any kind of weather disaster?